There's two very important lessons we can learn from the 1994 Australian film, Muriel's Wedding. There are no universes where Toni Collette is ugly. Not in this one, not in Hereditary, not in real life. She's just pretty all the time, all the time. Number two, milestones are completed at different parts of everyone's life, and they look like different things. Stop comparing yourself. If you try to rush it, you're going to end up miserable. If you try to rush these milestones for the sake of being on par with everybody else, you're going to make your life miserable. And you only get to do this possibly once, so, which I guess is really good advice considering the whole ballerina farms thing going on right now. Like, if you just graduated high school and you're too tired to really want to go to college and you know you're going to flounder, or maybe you want to save up some money so you don't have to take as many loans, that's okay. The average life expectancy in the U.S. is 77 years old. For other countries, I don't know, but I'm going to say the average is about 77. 1 year won't make a difference, especially in this economy. It's okay to wait and get to know someone before you marry them. Whether because you want to get to know them more, maybe you want to get yourself established. One of two things is going to happen. They're going to wait for you because you're worth waiting for, or they're going to skedaddle, into which case they can shove cannoli up their holy and you're better off. Moving out, making a life for yourself is going to be different for everybody. Everybody has different upbringings. Everybody has different financial situations. Everybody has different cultural respects. Your time will come. You just gotta wait for it. You can't quick start it to match up with everybody because you're gonna burn out. And it could make your life harder, if not end disastrously. Actually, we learned 3 lessons, and that's okay to try new things. Change your major a few times. Try that job you don't know if you're going to be good at, but it's worth a fucking shot. Move to a different city. Have a 3-way with the Navy. Maybe don't do a green card marriage for $10,000. I don't recommend that one. But you get my point. I'm getting off my soapbox now. So what is Muriel's Wedding about? Muriel is a 22-year-old woman from Porpoise Spit, Australia. She's kind of in a slump at the moment. She's 22. She dropped out of school. Her family treats her bad. Her friends are fucking awful. Basically, she has no support system in this area. So she steals something like $3,000 from her dad to go on vacation at a place called Hibiscus Island, where she meets one of the girls that dropped out of school at the same time as her, and they become friends, and they do wild things. Well, she gets back from vacation and realizes that she fucking hates her life, so she moved to Sydney to be with her friend, and they do fun things. They get jobs. They meet men. She likes to go to wedding shops and try on dresses, which I don't blame her. It's a lot of fun. It's even more fun when you're not actually getting married. I'm going to be honest. There's a lot of high pressure there. We do run into a problem, though. She is a habitual liar. Like, she told her friend originally she had a fiance, and then the fiance dumped her, and that he was a cop, and he would kill anybody if she got with anyone. And then she lied to all the bridal shops that her mom was dying, and that her sister was in a coma, so they would take pictures, and she could keep them in a little album. And then come to find out her friend has some kind of cancer of her spine, and she had to have a surgery that removed the tumor, but it severed her spinal cord, so she can't walk anymore. And so, like, she was worried that if Muriel wasn't there to support her, she'd have to move back to Porpoise Spit with her mom. And Muriel was completely on board until she found an ad in a paper who was looking for somebody to marry this guy from South Africa for $10,000 so that he could swim on the Australian Olympic team. And Muriel accepts that, except because she's getting married, now she has to move out of the apartment with her friend, and her friend has to move back to Porpoise Spit. There was a big rift there. But she didn't actually care about the money. She didn't actually care about the guy. She just wanted to, like, get married so that everybody who was mean to her could see that she's doing well in life. But she ended up miserable. She loses her best friend. Her mom kills herself. The guy she was with doesn't even want to have sex until she's grieving the loss of her mother. But then Muriel has an epiphany. She leaves the guy and she picks up her best friend and they move back to Sydney. The end. Now, did I like it? Yes. Yes, I did. It's like Romy and Michelle meets Ghost World meets Superstar, with a ton of ABBA mixed in. Let's just say once Mamma Mia hits theaters in Muriel's universe, she's going to be obsessed. What's that? A wedding full of ABBA music? Oh yes, this is right up her alley. She's going to see it like 19 times in theaters and buy the DVD. She's going to have a costume when Mamma Mia Here We Go Again comes out. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 because I had a good time. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Okay, bye. You are the dancing queen, 17, young and sweet, only 17. 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 17, young and